In anger-inducing smell news.
Oh my god, Bart's farts.
Oh, that's what it is.
Is that the worst fart?
Don't get me started.
They're disgusting.
It's
I
crazy.
haven't smelled it in a few years. I'm glad.
You're welcome.
Submitted by JK.
What's up? Me?
A man is arrested by Indian police after his smelly socks cause an uproar on a packed bus.
I can see that too.
You know
That
when
cop
you're-
did the right thing.
You know when you're in an airplane
Oh, no.
and a motherfucker takes off their fucking shoes after 4 hours? You should have taken that shit off in the fucking beginning, you little cunt bag. Cause now you just blasted the whole plane.
Done.
You should have took it off before you boarded and walked on with your socks.
You know what happened to me one time?
What happened to you?
We were like 3 rows in front of the restroom, which usually kind of sucks because then you don't really get a good night's rest because everyone's always like kind of standing there in line and shit. So I knocked out, right? And I'm like, finally, I'm getting some rest. And I woke up. Was that the right way to say?
Woken up?
Woken up. I got woken up.
Gotcha wokes up.
I got woke up.
Got woke.
You feel me?
Yeah, because it just smelled like some crazy pungent shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I kept smelling it, I'm like, what the fuck? All these people that are trying to get to this restroom, like, they're like passing gas because they just can't hold it in.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was getting a headache because it was just so strong. And then I'm like,
Bart?
are you farting? And that's exactly what he was farting the entire fucking time that it woke me up from my, and every time someone walked by, I would dog him. I was dogging him because I'm like, you motherfucker, you fucking sprayed this whole shit, but it was him the whole time.
You couldn't recognize it though?
No, because it like, the airplane air's already odd. It has,
And around the bathroom, it does kind of smell. It
smells funny there.
It has that airplane smell with a little bit of fucking porta potty.
I hate that porta potty smell.
Hint of porta
he
potty.
kept farting multiple times.
The Bart. That's a terrorist threat.
What do you guys hate more, the dookie smell or the smell of the porta potty chemical?
Your fart.
Farts.
Yeah, I think your farts topped
Not even an
everything.
option.
The porta potty chemical hurts my brain.
Yeah.
I don't mind dookie.
I don't know how that shit woke me
I
up.
like old urine, like beach bathroom urine.
Oh, I hate that smell. Oh,
It's so like piercing in your nose.
yeah, bumpy.
Yeah.
You get a good whiff of it, like in downtown LA.
Hollywood.
That's what sucks about downtown. Like, you're gonna be having like the greatest day on earth, and you're just talking to your friend. Hey, so what are you? You know, and it just fucking.
It punches you.
And you can't prepare for it. It's just gonna happen.
It doesn't rain enough. It needs to wash that shit away.
Yeah, man.
I smelled 3 smells in under a second. I walked by an Indian restaurant, so I smelled fucking bomb-ass Indian food, and then I smelled fucking bum piss, and then I got hit in the face with fucking bus exhaust. That shit fucked me up.
Welcome to LA.
I was like, shit, what the hell?
Welcome to Bangladesh.
Yeah, so this man, in India, he was on this bus from Himalayan state of Himachal Pradesh to New Delhi.
That's authentic.
And yeah, and then so he ended up deciding to take off his shoes and his socks.
Oh, what a hard day.
And then so like all of the bus passengers started getting angry because first like once they started smelling the smell, they were like, what is that? They finally figured out it was because of his feet. They asked him like, can you throw it away or can you like
Throw it away.
put them back on or do something because it stinks. And he was like, no, I'm not doing anything. So he refused.
What a scumbucket.
Fuck.
Yeah, to the point where the bus driver was forced to pull into a police station.
Damn.
And so the man was arrested on charges of causing public nuisance. And then he was later released on bail. Apparently, the man had also threatened other passengers and caused a disturbance at the police
Stuck
station.
his foot in people's face?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
You don't think I'm going to do it?
Who got his sock out like it was a bug and started chasing everybody with it?
Oh God, dude.
Yeah, so after all that, the man in turn filed a complaint against the passengers and the bus crew for harassment, and he also insisted that his socks did not smell. He ended up taking a bus a day later.
Oh my God.
I'd be pretty embarrassed.
That's disgusting.
I always get really embarrassed, like, or I get really self-conscious after I have coffee and you have that coffee breath, and then if you have to like explain something to someone, I'm just always like, please don't think I smell.
But coffee breath is more acceptable because it's I know what it's from. You know what I mean? It still has hints of coffee.
Or the hungry breath.
Hungry breath is bad.
It's fucked up.
It's fucking
That's a good one.
Guttural inside smell. That
But nothing beats feet breath. I mean, feet smell.
Oh, yeah, I never had that before.
Check out my new Twitter handle, Feet Breath.
No, the feet smell can start fights, man.
Oh,
It's
BO
bad.
too. This smells.
I love Joe's slip-ups because sometimes I think his mind works faster than his mouth. So one time I asked him what he had just finished eating, and he's like, 2 hot dicks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? He's like, fuck, 2 hot dogs. I'm like, what?
How did you?
Yeah, I don't know how 2 hot dicks came to mind.
They do look like dicks.
Hot dogs? Yeah, they do.
I mean, if you guys were on this bus, would you like? Would you say
Fucking
anything?
lie.
Do anything?
Dude, in 2nd grade, I took a shit in my pants at the playground. I didn't tell anyone.
Oh, you're that kid.
2nd grade, I wasn't potty trained yet.
Oh, damn.
So I was gonna put it out there. My mom used to wipe my ass till 2nd grade.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Well, wiping your ass and not knowing how to, those are 2 different
That's true, because I was.
You always shit yourself?
I had a lot of shame. So like, I felt like if I said I took a shit in my pants, even in 2nd grade, I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble by the principal, by my mom. Like I was a lot of shame based. Catholic. So I go to the class, they start smelling it.
Yeah.
And that day they had like dogs over for like service dogs. So I immediately said, oh fuck, or I was like, oh shit, someone stepped in dog poop.
Shit's better than fuck, yeah.
Oh shit. And
As
then
a 2nd grader.
everyone, they kept smelling it. I was like, oh, I think I stepped in it. So I just played it really big, like looking at my shoe, like,
Did you have
oh,
a
God.
brown spot on your pants?
No, it was just the
was
underwear.
hardcore?
It got hard. So it
You
got
just smushed it.
smushed,
basically.
got hard.
You didn't take it out?
You didn't eat your
So I go to the
vegetables, that's why.
bathroom. I go to the bathroom. Instead of taking the underwear off, wrapping it up, throwing it away, I kept it on. And I kept trying to take the shit off.
And put the underwear back
Put the
on.
underwear back
Oh
on.
my god.
Wow. So you just had.
Because I was
Dumb child.
You know exactly.
I'm sorry, man.
I started. No, I'm like trying to wipe my shit off. I'm crying in the bathroom. Cause I'm like panicking.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, dude.
Go back in, tell everyone it's the dog. I'm like, it won't come
That
off my shit.
fucking dog, man, you gotta do it.
You look at the teacher, and she's just like, And I'm the only non-white kid in the class too, so everyone's like,
The brown guy got a brown butt.
Of course, the fucking Mexican, Filipino, Cambodian would do that.
Something happened to me as an adult that was very odd.
I know too. When she starts speaking of
jerking off
stories,
another dog,
girl.
and
No, but this is as an adult. I was on my way to play. I don't know how to play tennis, but my sister and I were like, let's go try and play tennis. So we went to Vermont Canyon tennis courts there. And without warning, without a stomach cramp, without anything, I felt this like hard ball kind of like roll onto like the side of my leg, to the side of my groin. And I was like, huh, I think I just shit myself. But then my sister was like, there's no way. Does your stomach hurt? I was like, no, I feel nothing. And sure enough, I go to the bathroom and I pull my underwear down and this just like solid ball just rolls off. What? And I'm telling you,
You didn't feel it go out of your butt or
it
anything?
fell out of my asshole. Like it fell from the heavens.
Like a fucking rabbit?
Yeah, like a rabbit.
how loose is your butthole?
I know, and I picture like
Like
perfectly
I
round.
didn't have to push. It was
That's
as if my
valid.
sphincters momentarily like gave out on me and said, fuck it, we give up.
You didn't feel it go through the gates?
I didn't feel, I just felt it already while it was rolled out.
Ow!
It wasn't one of those spare shit balls that people just have and they're storing it in their underwear.
What is that called? The fucking dingleberry?
Dingleberries?
I don't know.
No, it was big enough. It was like a sizable.
Wow!
That's a nugget. That's a nugget.
Like a golf ball or smaller?
Marble,
Smaller.
right? Marble.
Like a lima bean?
What have you done to your sphincter for it to do that to you?
I don't know if I got ass fucked the day before, but I didn't. Yeah, but
Okay. Yeah.
it just fell from the heavens. I'm telling you guys, it was the most bizarre thing that ever
Take a
happened.
Did you get a lotto
Face.
ticket?
Take a look at David's face again.
Should have.
That is interesting.
What's it like to be in your world? You're just walking around. Hey, look alright. Like what the fuck?
Wow,
I've never had that before.
Me neither.
You birthed a shit?
I birthed, yeah.
I have really good butt control.
You
I've
do?
never.
I mean, I do too.
I tried sticking my finger in there. It just won't happen.
Is it watertight?
What do you mean, like watertight?
I do too.
Like a frog's butt. It's watertight.
A
I think it's like a frog's butt.
Like where it's.
Or like a fish butt.
Yeah.
I think if I sat on a hose, I don't think any water would go in.
Wow.
I would agree.
Have you tried the vortex at the office, the bidet?
Oh no, I've never tried that.
You should try it. It's actually really awesome.
And it'll go all the way in?
Especially if you have diarrhea that day, or like if you're constipated and you want that extra wash in the inside.
Yeah.
It'll find its way in.
Angle it.
I've tried so many times because I knew you got like forcibly
Like an enema?
surprised. Yeah.
I call it the intruder. Is what I call it. That's what it's called.
And there's strength too.
I went on the highest because I was like holding on to the railing and shit, like, oh, this shit's gonna happen. 'Cause I remember,
Because the highest hurts. The highest hurts.
I remember your story, and then I did it, and I'm like, What the hell? Am I doing it wrong? Like, where's my freaking?
Feel your stomach fill up with water.
Yeah. You could feel it.
Really? What?
Yep.
Yeah, that shit's strong.
And it flushes it out.
Yeah. And you just wait a little bit, and then everything just goes.
No way.
It's the bottom of your asshole though. Like
Basically, it's a colon wash.
Yeah.
Without
But not like
administration there.
full.
It's
Yeah.
It's colonics.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's insane.
I was against it, but now I'm for it.
I'm still against it, man. Like the first time when it happened, like I just screamed, "Intruder!"
But
just
it
came
gives
in.
you diarrhea relief, dude. You ever had
It acts
diarrhea?
like an enema.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah, it's exactly like an enema because you just push a lot of water in and then it just comes.
That extra acid or whatever that's going on down there that burns your butthole, it clears it all out.
Where do I get this?
It's a
Well,
bidet.
it's like a specific type of bidet too, because we have 3 bidets at the other office, and just that one bidet is the one that has the vortex.
Oh, it has just that
But
setting.
you
No,
wouldn't
it
do
has
that.
other settings too. But
I'm just gonna shit rabbit poo for the rest of my life.
She does a Filipino tabo, if you guys
Oh, yeah,
know.
I do
So
a
she
tabo.
still uses a cup, a mug, and
To wash.
splashes water in her ass.
I can never
every
leave
time.
that habit. I feel like
Wait, will you do
Well,
what?
that's like a bidet.
Yeah, it's a bidet,
Yeah.
but without
yeah,
the
but
cup.
then it's more mechanical because then you really get to.
Where do you get the water from? The sink or something?
Yeah, so
Sink.
like.
Spray forward and backwards.
Yeah, but does it have a hand?
You want to scrub.
I want a
wants
bidet that
control.
has a hand to like
She wants control.
scrub it.
I think you're gonna start masturbating if it has a hand.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll just leave it.
You're just a very fascinating person.
Look, babe.
Now I know what that cup is in that bag. It's like, well,
Don't use it to after you brush your teeth.
It's always like an egg drop soup container. It's always
It
that
is.
clear.
And if you see me traveling and always look in my purse, there's always a water bottle or something that's going to cup the water. Because even when I pee, I have to use the tabo to wash.
Yeah.
Or else I feel
Dirty?
feminine the jingies.
The jingies? What is that?
I don't know what that term means.
think it's a
but, you know, it's like you
Filipino
feel
word.
uncomfortably dirty.
Oh, if you don't wipe right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You probably have a very nice smelling vagina.
Pristine. Yeah, pristine. But,
Nice.
balls of shit do tend to fall out of my head.
Yeah, I don't think it's that pristine.